How's it going, all you most made top 10ers? You guys came back. I'm Landon. This is a channel where we take interesting, weird, and wild topics from around the world and compile them into a top 10 list for your entertainment. So today, we're gonna do a countdown of the top 10 creepy blood-sucking animals. Animals you should stay away from. So starting off this list, like we always do, in at number 10, we have fleas. They're known to be 100% hematophagous, which means blood eating. Their flexible, armored, and tiny bodies are perfect for penetrating quickly through their thick fur, resisting the host's attempt to claw or bite them. Fleas do not have wings, but they compensate with their incredible spring-loaded legs that allows them to jump over 200 times their body length to come and go from hosts. Some fleas are known as stick-tight fleas because, well, they embedded their whole entire body deep under the host's skin. The skin then swells and then they lay their eggs and then it dies. So then she remains embedded into the flesh where she might cause a bacterial infection. Bedbugs crawl their way into this list in at number 9. True to their name, they're parasitic insect hides in nesting materials, such as mattresses and pillows to feed on the blood of hosts as they sleep. Extremely resilient, they adapt quickly to disease and pesticides, which makes them hard to exterminate. The bedbugs rely on blood as their only source of nutrition and in order to mature into adults. They must feed once during their immature stages. This ironically named animal comes into this list in at number 8. And I'm talking about the torpedo snail. This is a species of sea snails that prey almost exclusively on the blood of electric rays. These slow but persistent snails can smell an electric ray's mucus coating from several feet away, and using a long thin tube to siphon off blood without causing the fish any pain or discomfort. Sucking up blood in its way in at number 7, we have the vampire moths. This moth uses a sharp antenna to drill through the skin of mammals and gorge itself on blood. As the host's blood flows through, it causes tiny barbs to raise and anchor in the flesh until feeding is complete. It is thought that the moth's ability to pierce animal skin and drink blood may have sprung from an earlier ability to pierce fruit in search of juice. Human skin penetrated in this way might turn red and be sore for several hours. Despite the bite being more severe than a mosquito, it is believed that moths don't pose a risk to the humans. Number 6 brings us to these pesky bloodsuckers, leeches. These blood-sucking creatures are related to the earthworms, and they can be found around the world on both land and also in water. Most leeches species are carnivores preying on smaller invertebrates, but the famous hematophagous leeches are armed with circular saw-like teeth and anesthetic anticoagulant compounds in their saliva, which makes them to make a tiny painless incision on their host that gushes blood for hours. Vampire bats makes its way onto this list in at number 5. There are only 3 species of vampire bats that are all natives to America. They are the only bats who have adapted to walking and hopping on the ground, which allows them to land near larger sleeping animals to creep on. Their razor sharp teeth then makes an incision in their flesh with little to no pain, and their anticoagulant saliva keeps the blood from clotting. Number 4 brings us to lampreys. They are jawless fish characterized by a funnel-like sucking mouth. They are capable of latching onto their fish, grating through flesh until they reach blood or bodily fluids. Adult lampreys will feed by attaching themselves to a fish, and then they will secrete a powerful anticoagulant that may last for weeks or months. They will fall off the host fish when they're either satisfied or the host fish dies. Up next, and at number 3, we have the vampire finches. This is the only bird known to regularly supplement its diet with fresh blood. This small bird is the native to the Galapagos Island and are characterized by their sharp beaks. The vampire finch occasionally feeds by drinking the blood of other birds, pecking at their skin with their sharp beaks until blood is drawn. The finches also feed on eggs, stealing them just after they're laid and rolling them into rocks until they break. I mean, wow, these birds are bullies of the animal kingdom. Runner up on this list, and at number 2, we have the canduro, which is also known as the vampire fish. This is a species of parasitic catfish that is found in the Amazon. This fish is infamous for its ability to swim into the urethras of large mammals such as humans who are dumb enough to urinate in rivers. The canduro mistakes the trail of urine for a stream of water escaping from the gills of a bigger fish. They use their stunted bodies and tiny barbs to lodge itself into the blood-rich gills, where they use their tiny jaws to nibble into the vessel and feast. Okay, so we've made it to the number 1 spot on this list, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what's number 1. I hate these little buggers. Well, in at number 1 are mosquitoes. They are small flies in which the female uses its tube-like mouth called a proboscis to pierce the host's skin to consume blood. Mosquitoes are carriers or vectors for some of the humanity's most deadliest illnesses and diseases, and they're one of the biggest contributors in the fight against global infections disease. Mosquito-borne diseases cause millions of deaths worldwide, every year having a large impact on children and the elderly in the developing countries. Well, there you guys have it. That was the top 10 blood-sucking animals. Let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comment section below. That's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. So let me know what top 10 video you guys would like to see next in the comment section below. I try to read all your guys' comments and take suggestions. This one was actually from one of you guys, so thank you for that. If you want to continue watching videos because maybe you've missed a few of the last ones, you guys can click right over here and give those a watch, and you guys should subscribe as well. We're closing in on 2 million subscribers. I think we hit it in about 3 months. This has just been absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys so much for everything, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.